Yes, respected youngsters, welcome you all. Congratulations that you are there regularly, knowing the value, importance of these classes and the knowledge that is being discussed on the basis of our great Shastras given by our Rishi Parampara and the Lord. Like every day today also seven things: common sense thoughts, Sankalpa, Sahanavavatu, Vedic chanting, Geetha, Upanishad, and also our the Tulsi Ramayanam, the Sundara Kanda, Hanumanji will return today. So one way travel is over, the returning now. Friends, in today's common sense thought, the discussion is on what? On Greco, always we have to know which are the means which are helping us for our successes, for our achievements. And those means can be the objects of the world, it can be people also, and for that matter, it is our own faculties. We have to respect them, learn the art of respecting them, valuing them. Through that, we have to protect them and make right use of them. That basic common sense, basic maturity, and basic habit should be there in us. The objects are there which help us, whether they are vehicles or the instruments which we use at home. We can't be negligent, careless towards them. है ना? कोई वस्तु मिला तो इतना संभाल कर उसको यूज करना आना चाहिए. One cell phone you bought, 7 8 years it should work. Why should you spoil it? Why every year a phone so much money spent? Why ruthless? Why what is a rough and tough usage of it? You may have a lot of money, that's okay, but the nature, that attitude is wrong of not caring the instruments which are useful for us. In the same way, people, right from parents onwards, so many are there, the family members, brother, sister, our teachers, our other friends, they're all very precious gems. They add so much meaning, beauty to our life. So, for whatever the reason, generally a reason of arrogance only, that we should not miss them, we should not harm them, we should not trouble them. We have to protect them. What given to us, protecting it and rightly utilizing it is the real understanding, real matured understanding. Why can't we have that understanding? Why should we live that arrogant life of carelessness? So low suggestion there. In the same way, the God given most precious gifts of our own upadhis. Even they also have to be nurtured, nourished, protected, and refrain from misuse of it. And definitely should be rightly utilized. Very precious. You can't even imagine how much value they have. All human made machineries put together also, can they create what Lord is freely creating and giving us? The body, the senses, the pranas, the mind, the intellect, the individuality, the memory power. ये सारा कोई साइंटिस्ट बना के देगा? अब देखो, all of them are given, their mutual integration is given, mutual synergization, mutual, and put together coordinatedly, how much work we are able to do achieve because of these instruments. Then can we be careless towards them? Can we be negligent towards them? Think about it. तो वन बाय वन, फर्स्ट द शरीर, प्रोटेक्ट करो उसको, है ना? नाश होने मत देना उसको. Don't allow the diseases or the heavinesses or weaknesses to come in it. In the same way, our own indriyas, how precious they are. The eyes to see, the ears to listen, nose to smell. How beautiful those instruments. How can we allow them to be misused or overused or spoiled? In the same way, our own mana, very beautiful it is. Have you ever cared about the beauty of that mind? है ना? how lovingly the mind can be used in its positive motions of love and compassion and all. कितना मजेदार है रे बाबा वो वाला इंस्ट्रूमेंट मन. So to the buddhi, without knowledge, buddhi, can any scientist discover anything? Without the buddhi, can we use what the scientist has discovered and given us? बुद्धि का उपयोग, मन का उपयोग, इंद्रियों का, शरीर का इतना वैल्यू इतना है ना. By not using them, either we make them get rested, or we overuse them, or we wrongly use them, misuse कहते हैं उसको. We have to be intelligent to refrain from all of them. Protect it and use the purpose for which they are given. The best purpose is spiritual only. And before that, your little of worldly goal and little of worldly service. One by one. Protect our instruments, right? Then generally these instruments are spoiled by us only. We are the first shatrus for them. It is not they are our shatru, it is we who are ignorant or shatrus to spoil them. Like the children are not shatru to the parents. Parents are shatru to children because the parents with their immaturity didn't know how to bring them up, how to love them, how to nourish them, how to train them, teach them. It is not the student that are dushta rakshasas, as it is considered. No, the teachers are the dushta rakshasa in the sense they have not learned the art of training the students, loving them. बच्चे तो शैतान होते हैं पैदाइशी. It is not the subordinates who are dushta rakshas. It is the boss is a rakshas because he doesn't know how to take work from subordinates. So too, it is not our Dendra Pranamana Buddhi, they are our enemy. We are their enemies that we are spoiling them. Like the pampering parents also enemies to children. The punishing parents also enemies to children. Where to pamper, where to punish. Those who know, balance it, they are true parents. They are real friends to the children. In our life also, we are enemies to our faculties and we are allowing them to get destroyed. And the other thing is the outer world also. So, what is to be done? To protect our faculties and keep them fully fit for using them for our right purposes, be ruthless with yourself. Be strong with yourself in self accepted self discipline. By habit, the body will ask, so jai, so jai, so jai. Tell the body, yeah, 6 hours I gave you sleep enough to get up, do exercise, and do the work. Otherwise, with laziness, the body will spoil. Or 18 hours working. Body says, मैं मर रहा हूँ. और उस टाइम भी बोलना चाहिए, no, you take little rest. So self-accepted self-discipline. The tongue asks, ये टेस्ट दे दो, वो बोलना है टंग को, माय डियर टंग, टांग बदड़ा, तो जो भी मांगते हैं देता हूँ, तो तुम्हारे साथ साथ सारा शरीर सत्यानाश होएगा. अब जो चाहिए वो दे रहा हूँ मैं, जो जरूरत है वो दे रहा हूँ. Shut up. The mind also has lot of projections. चलो उसको फ़ोन लगा और इसको के पास घर जा और इधर घूमने चल. The mind will give lot of suggestions. You should tell the mind, why by this only the mind is you are disturbed. My main goal is disturbed. So when it is required, we are anyway doing that. Oh mind थोड़ा चुप बैठ. तो अपने फैकल्टीज को हम प्यार से समझाते हुए रुतलेस रहना पड़ता है, नहीं तो वो खराब हो जाएंगे वो. Like the parents, if they are not ruthless in their discipline, children will be spoiled. And what's required for the children, they have to give. Required, not desired. We should get what we need, not what we greed. We should get what we deserve, not what we desire. Hmm. This is one way. We only spoil. Therefore, we, by the self accepted self discipline, we have to protect our faculties. The mind says, चल सिनेमा देखते हैं, टीवी देखते हैं. अबे इतने बार देखा, अब क्या है उसमें? That 10 minutes entertainment, but so much of time wasted, energy wasted, distractions, all the impressions created in the mind. With that spoiled mind, how can you do your sadhana or your study, etc.? Mind is such a delicate thing, intellect also. उनको प्योरीफाई एम्पावर करने में इतना टाइम मेहनत लगता है. बट सर्वनाश करने के लिए टाइम ही नहीं लगता. And whenever you go to any place, invited or uninvited, the preparation time, the going time, the spent time there and returning and tired there, whole day is gone. And what have you achieved? हाँ 10 मिनट गप्पे मारे अपने दोस्तों से. कोई गधा बेवकूफ उल्लू का पट्टा जिसको कोई जीवन में लक्ष्य नहीं है, ऐसे नालायक जंगली जानवर बदतमीज, such fellow does like that. I tell to myself whenever my mind says, let me go and spend time with somebody. I said, shut up. I will not have that thought. Even if somebody invites, I have my own way to find excuse. Sorry, मैं नहीं आऊँगा. He may call you out of love, but as if I don't have my goal. अरे कब मरेंगे पता नहीं, उससे पहले इतना साधना करना है. How can I waste my precious time for small little things? That's called as self-accepted self-discipline. So for the oldies, there's no time. They'll die quick. Therefore, they have to do all sadhana. For youngsters, you also there's no time because your opportunities are oozing away for settling in your career and life. टाइम तो दोनों को नहीं है. एक को तो जीने को नहीं है, दूसरे को जीवन बनाने को नहीं है. इसलिए both of us, either old is we, young is you, cannot afford to waste anything by yielding to any of such invitations. Protect yourself. I'm giving an example. So strict with yourself, ruthless. Strict with the world also, ruthless you have to be. Inside, outside, lovingly you tell them. आप तो बुला रहे हो प्यार से, बढ़िया है, लेकिन क्या है ना, मैं कोई काम में बिजी हूँ. ऐसा कुछ कुछ बहाना करके सारे अवॉइड करो. और स्वामी जी आप ऐसा कहे तो फिर हाउ कैन वी एंजॉय द वर्ल्ड? गो एंड एंजॉय एंड बिकम एन एंजॉयमेंट पीस ऑल्सो. यू आर नॉट माई चाइल्ड. My children cannot waste time in this way. My children are like Hanumanji. Their enjoyment is in Rama Karya. Rama Kaju Kine Minu Mohi Kaha Vishrama. Their enjoyments are in accomplishing the great, great goals, not in just wasting time like useless fellows. So protect your faculties by yourself strict discipline and also protect them from the world by being very strict there also to say no. Outside says softly, but inside ruthless. Till my exams are over, I'm not going to waste my time and anything. After that, till I get the job, till I settle in life, till I realize the truth, I will not give chance to anyone to spoil me. Just like when we ask you to the classes, what do you say? स्वामी जी पढ़ाई होने दो, स्वामी जी शादी होने दो, स्वामी जी बच्चे होने दो, स्वामी जी पढ़ने दो. तब तक स्वामी चले गए. We know how to tallow स्वामी जी ना. इसी तरह let us know how to tallow the world and allow not them to spoil your faculties, etc. Thank you. Think more. I'm only giving the hint of it, but the topic is important for you all. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहाससन्तवाङ्मय मोक्तसाध्यसाधनान्मसिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्तऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहण वा प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायिनां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्यभगवत् परम्परादीनां पुनरुत्थानजागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातन संस्थापने कङ्कणबद्ध अस्माकं स सर्वेषां निरन्तर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराममन्दिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मन्दिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां भूभागादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरन्तर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापनोपासने ज्ञाग साधना सेवादि तपस्यादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूलनिर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकैन्दवसंस्कृतेः सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां युवानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्म दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृ देशधर्म सनातन भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारण वेदपारायणम श्रीमद् भगवद्गीता अष्टादशोध्याय अध्ययनम तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदः भृगुवल्ली दशम अनुवाकस्य अर्थाविष्करणम पारायणम श्रीरामचरितमानस अंतर्गत सुंदरकांड अध्ययन द्वारा विजय रहस्यावगाहनम वयं सर्वे जन्म साफल्यार्थम मोक्षार्थम भारत वर्षार्थम विश्व कल्याणार्थम सनातन धर्मार्थम च करिष्यामहे. संकल्प इज डन. सनावतु. ओम ओम ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. So we'll do only 3 today, 24, 25, 26. Amma. Om Ataveda ऋग्वेदः तृतीयमण्डलं चतुर्विंशतितमनुवाकादारभ्य ॐ ॐ अग्ने सहस्वपृथना अभिमातीरपास्य दुष्टरस्तरन्न दुष्टरस्तरन्नरातिर्वर्चोधा यज्ञवाहसे अग्न इडा समिध्यसे वीतिहोत्रो अमर्त्यः जुषस्वसूनो अध्वरम् अग्ने द्युम्नेन जागृभे सहस सूनमाहुत एदम्बरे सदोमम अग्ने विश्वेभिरग्निभिर्देवेभिर्महया गिरः यज्ञेषु य उचायवः अग्ने दातशुषे रयिं वीरवन्तं परीणसं शिशीहिनः सूनुमदः 25 अग्ने दिव सूनुरसि प्रचेतास्तना पृथिव्या उत विश्ववेदाः रुधग्देवा इह यजाचिकित्वः अग्निः सनोति वीर्याणि विद्वान् सनोति वाजममृताय भूषन् सनो देवा एहवः वृक्षो अग्निर्द्यावा पृथिवी विश्वजन्ये आभाति देवी अमृते अमूरः क्षयन्वाजैः पुरुश्चन्द्रो नमोभिः अग्न इन्द्रश्च दाशुषो दुरोणे सुतावतो यज्ञमिहोपयातौ अमर्धन्ता सोमपेयाय देवा अग्ने अवां समिध्यसे दुरोणे नित्यः सूनो सहसो जातवेदः सदस्तानि महयमान ऊते 26 वैश्वानरं मनसाग्निं निचाया हविष्वन्तो अनुशत्यं स्वर्विदौ सुदानं देवं रथिरं वसूयवो गीर्भिर्वण्वं कुशिकासो हवामहे तं शुभ्रमग्निमवसे हवामहे वैश्वानरं मातरिश्वानमुक्त्यं बृहस्पतिं मनुषो देवतातये विप्रं श्रोतारमतिथिं रघुष्यतम् अश्वो न क्रन्दञ्जनिभिः समिध्यते वैश्वानर कुशिकेभिर्युगे युगे स नो अग्निः सुवीर्यं स्यश्वश्व्यं दधातु रत्नममृतेषु जागृभिः प्रयन्तु वाजास्तविषीभिरग्नय शुभे सम्मिश्लाः पृषतीरयुक्षत बृहदुक्षो मरुतो विश्ववेदस प्रवेपयन्ति पर्वताः अदाभ्यः अग्निश्रियो मरुतो विश्वकृष्टय आत्वेषमुग्रमव ईमहे ते स्वानिनो रुद्रिया वर्षनिर्जिरः निर्निजः सिंहानहेश क्रतवः सुदानवः व्रातं व्रातं गणं गणं सुषस्तिभिरग्नेर्भामं मरुतामोजः ईमहे वृषदश्वासो अनपभ्रराधसो गन्धारो यज्ञं विदथेषु धीराः अग्निरस्मि जन्मना जातवेदा घृतं मे चक्षुरमृतम् आसन् अर्कस्थितातूरजसो विमानोजस्रो घर्मो हविर्वस्मि नाम त्रिभिः पवित्रैरपुप्योऽध्य अर्कं हृदा मतिञ्ज्योतिरनुप्रजानन् वर्षिष्ठं रत्नमक्पत रत्नमकृतस्वदाभिरादिध्या वा पृथिवी पर्यपश्यतो शतधारमुत्समक्षीयमाणं विपश्चितं विदरं वक्तानां मेढिं मदन्तं पित्रोरुपस्ते तन्रोदसी पिपृतं सत्यवाचौ 27 प्रभुवाजा अभिद्यवो हविष्मन्तो घृताच्च देवाञ्जिगातिसुम्नयः ईडे अग्निं विपश्चितं गिरा यज्ञस्य साधनौ सृष्टिवानन्दितावानौ अग्ने शकेमते वयं यमं देवस्य वाजिनः अतिद्वेषांसितरेम समिध्यमानो अध्वरेऽग्निपावक ईड्यः शोषिष्के शस्तमीमहे ऋतुवाजा अमर्त्यो घृतनिर्निका स्वाहुतः अग्निर्यज्ञस्य हव्यवाड तं सबाधो यतसृज इत्था धिया यज्ञवन्तः आचक्रुरग्निमूतये होता देवो अमर्त्य पुरस्तादेति मायया विदतानि प्रचोदयन् वाजी वाजेषु धीयते ध्वरेषु प्रणीयते विप्रो यज्ञस्य साधनः धिया चक्रे वरेण्यो भूतानां गर्भमादधे दक्षस्य विदरन्तन नीत्वा ददेवरेण्यं दक्षस्येडा सहस्कृत अग्ने सुधीतिमुषिजौ अग्निं यन्तुरमप्तुरमृतस्य योगे वनुषः विप्रावाजैः समिन्धते ऊर्जो न पातमध्वरेदि दिवां समुपद्यवे अग्निमीडे कविक्रतो ईडेन्यो नमस्य स्थिरस्तमां सिदर्शदः समग्निरिध्यते वृषा वृषो अग्निः समिध्यते श्वो न देववाहनः तं हविष्मन्त ईडते वृषणन्त्वा वयं वृषणः समिधीमहे अग्ने दीद्यतं बृहत् ओम शांति शांति शांति. We have done up to 27. 27. Bhagavad Gita, friends, Satvika Gnanam, Rajasika Gnanam, Visa. Today we will see the Tamasika Gnanam. Right? Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Gita Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. ओम श्री श्रीमद् भगवद गीता अथ अष्टादशोऽध्यायः मोक्ष संन्यास योगः. अथ विंशति एकविंशति द्वाविंशतितमौ मंत्रौ श्लोकौ. चैंट 20th twice, 21st twice, 23rd 22nd 4 times. ओम श्री भगवानुवाच. 20th सर्वभूतेषु येनैकं भावमव्ययमीक्षते अविभक्तं विभक्तेषु तज्ज्ञानं विद्धि सात्विकम्. सर्वभूतेषु येनैकं भावमव्ययमीक्षते अविभक्तं विभक्तेषु तज्ज्ञानं विद्धि सात्विकम्. नेक्स्ट वन. पृथक्त्वेन तु यज्ञानं नानाभावान् पृथग्विधान् वेत्ति सर्वेषु भूतेषु तज्ज्ञानं विद्धि राजसम्. पृथक्त्वेन तु यज्ञानं नानाभावान् पृथग्विधान् वेत्ति सर्वेषु भूतेषु तज्ज्ञानं विद्धि राजसम्. Now the last third one, 22nd, 4 times. Shri Bhagavanuvach, Shri Bhagavanuvach, Yattu Krutsnavade Kasmin, Yattu Krutsnavade Kasmin, Yattu Krutsnavade Kasmin, Yattu Krutsnavade Kasmin, Karye Saktamahaitukam, Karye Saktamahaitukam, Atatvartavadal, sorry, Karye Saktamahaitukam, कार्ये सक्तमहैतुकम् अतत्वार्थवदल्पञ्च 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 तत्तामसमुदाहृतं 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 तत्तामसमुदाहृतं. टुगेदर ट्वाइस. श्री भगवानुवाच. यत्तु कृत्स्नवत एकस्मिन् कार्ये सक्तमहैतुकम् अतत्वार्थवदल्पञ्च तत्तामसमुदाहृतम्. यत्तु कृत्स्नवदेकस्मिन् कार्ये सक्तमहैतुकम् अतत्वार्थवदल्पञ्च तत्तामसमुदाहृतम् यत्तु कृत्स्नवदेकस्मिन् कार्ये सक्तमहैतुकम् अतत्वार्थवदल्पञ्च तत्तामसमुदाहृतम्. Friends, third 18th chapter, Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. How many beautiful topics are covered. You being adolescent, matured youngsters coming every day to grasp. Those who are regular, definitely starting to get an idea, at least about what in its truth sense Gita ji is teaching. Many people know the name of Gita, but they don't know the contents. Some of them know, but some content only they know a part of it, a partial aspect. And those are regularly coming. Now they got an idea of how every chapter Krishna is maturing our intellects for the higher goals and higher pursuits. Right? The ultimate of all is moksha. So in this chapter, all that are spoken. Latestly, Narayana, Jnana, Karma, and Karta. They also are of three types depending on three gunas. Therefore, don't be stuck up at the Tamasik, Rajasic Jnana. Gain and live in the Sattvic Jnana. That's the idea. Then you may will ask a question. Tell us what is Sattvic Jnana. Tell us what's Rajasic Jnana. Tell us what is Tamasic Jnana. They are being explained in these three mantras of 20, 21, 22. Very, very powerful shloka. Then we'll see three types of karma. Then we'll see three types of karta. Then we'll see three types of buddhi. Then we'll see three types of dhruti. Then we'll see three types of sukha. In this way, 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. 7 are told here. In the earlier chapter, 4. Total 11 things are spoken to us, which are very essential to our life to be of three types depending on three gunas. Always remember, Tamo Rajo are not so useful, many times they are harmful also. Sattvic is always better. Okay. Now, what was the Sattvika Gnanam? Anna, what a powerful it was. Ki sarvabhuteshu yenaikam bhavam avyayamikshate avibhaktam vibhakteshu tatgnanam vidhi sattvikam. Now listen carefully. Very good it is. I gave you yesterday and day before the meaning of sarvabhuteshu. Entire meanings of the universe from the micro to macro. Okay. In all of them, there is one bhavam common. That is Paramatma Tattva. That is Sat Swarupa, Chit Swarupa. So that Ekam Bhavam is that Sat Swarupa, Chit Swarupa, which is called Paramatma. And it is Ekam and it is Avyam also, Avyayam. It is always the same, never diminishes, never perishes. Then Avibhaktam. Just because of the beings are different, it doesn't get differentiated. Means it doesn't become big in an elephant, doesn't become small in a rat. It doesn't become intelligent in an intelligent Einstein. It doesn't become a Buddha in a Buddha. It doesn't become a saint in a saintly person, nor it becomes a terrorist in terrorist. Bhuteshu avibhakta. It doesn't become a doctor in a doctor, doesn't become a patient in a patient, doesn't become a lawyer or judge in the lawyer and judge, nor it becomes a criminal in the accused or in the criminal. Avibhaktam cha bhuteshu. There is something which is not touched by all this. Then to whom all these belong? The doctor or the patient or the lawyer or a criminal or a rich or poor. They belong to the Sharira, Prana, Indriya, Mana, Buddhi and outer prosperity, property. But other than all of that, there is one common thing inside. This is same in every example. Huh? The mud in a big pot and mud in a small pot is neither big or small. Mud cannot be big or small. Mud is mud. Isn't it? The gold in the big necklace or small ring, it has never become big because of necklace, nor it became small in the ring. The gold doesn't become changed. It is ekam, it is avyam, and it is avibhaktam, not differentiated because of the differences. That one bhava, that is called Paramatma. The one who is able to recognize it and look from that standpoint and value that only. And because that one thing is everywhere and in me also, therefore develops only the qualities of love, qualities of forgiveness, etc. in his practical life. He is called as the one who has got Sattvika Gnanam. That Gnanam is Sattvic, where the one common denominator is valued more, importance given more. सर्वभूतेषु एकम अव्ययम अविभक्तम विभक्तेषु भावम ईक्षते येन तत् ज्ञानम सात्विक. Then the caste, creed, gender, nationality, if it is human being, सब में एक ही चेतना है. Not only human, animal, plants, birds. In all of them, there's one common denominator without which none of them exist. And that one is one only, without second. It is the same in all, not differentiated, nor it diminishes. One, never diminishing, never differentiated. Bhavam, being, is there in everyone. The one who recognizes it, that recognition or that jnanam is called as Sattvika Jnanam. सर्वभूतेषु येन एकं भावम् अवयवभावम् ईक्षते अविभक्तं च भूत विभक्तमिव अविभक्तं विभक्तेषु तत् ज्ञानं विद्धि सात्विकम्. Exactly. Now what is rajasikam? Contrast to that, the one common denominator is not saying. He is seeing the differences of the upadhis and valuing them. Therefore, to some he has got raga, to some he has got dvesha, some he considers as friends, some he considers as enemy. Therefore, to some he helps, to others he causes harm. This is called Rajasika Jnana. That's what is it in the mantra number 21. Yat Jnanam, that knowledge, that understanding. Yat Jnanam, that knowledge, that understanding. Prutaktveena, अलग अलग के रूप में, नाना भागवान पृथक विधान. So the bhavas are different at one level. They are common, same at one level of substratum. Other than the substratum, from the upadhi level, they are all pruthak. Now, the one who values that pruthakness and values that differentiation, therefore differentiates the people. Okay, tad jnanam rajasam. So, yat jnanam pruthak vidhan nana bhavan pruthaktveena vetti. पृथक विधान नाना भावान पृथक त्वेन वेत्ति. अलग अलग जो चीजें हैं उनको अलग अलग के रूप में ही देख रहा है. द कॉमन सबस्ट्रेटम नहीं देख रहा, लाइक द सात्विक ज्ञान. He is called the one who has got that rajasika jnana. So he is a doctor. So all doctors are his friends, not the lawyers or engineers. पृथक हो गया. So therefore he will be friendly only with them. And in the doctors also, he is a surgeon. Only surgeons are friends, not others. Or is anesthesiologist. Only anesthesiologists are my friends. Or the dental or mental. See, बाकी लोगों से मेरा संबंध नहीं. पृथक्त्वेन. So that professional difference or religious difference. I'm a Hindu, somebody is not. Or the nationality difference. I'm Indian, somebody is not. A caste one. मैं ब्राह्मण हूँ या क्षत्रिय हूँ. I know this Prutaktva is very much there, but in the Upadhis. But that differentiation will create in us the Raga Dvesh, isn't it? Once a person comes under the Raga Dvesh influence, he will forget Seva, he will forget Dharma, he will forget spirituality. In India, the biggest problem is this Prutaktva. You know, the whole country is one, all Indians are Indians only. That Bhava not coming. Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, Punjabi, Gujarati, North Indian, South Indian, Central Indian, East Indian, West Indian, the politicians for their gains, they differentiate minorities and again SC, ST, BC, FC, all that is pruthak jnana. सब भाड़ में निकाल दो, all are Indians. Everyone should be given basics. Everybody should be given basic trainings. Everybody should be employed in the work. Whoever are deserving, दे दो उनको. जो ना लाके डंडा मारो बस. Kick him out. Till that type of policy doesn't come, the Indians differentiated on various fronts. My party, not the. So my party won there in that constituency, therefore I'll give funds there. In the other, they have not given me the vote, इसलिए मैं उनको help नहीं करूँगा. पृथक्त्वेन, है ना? Like the mother, my daughter, that useless daughter, उसको सब देती है, but daughter-in-law पृथक, therefore she is punished. You understand? Differences are the beauty of the world. They have different purposes. But common thing we have to basically see and avoid the troubles that come out because of the differences. Like my parts of the body, all are different by name, by functioning. Yet am I not there one in all of them? That's why there's no fighting between any parts of my body. They coordinate with each other. They cooperate with each other. That's called Sattvic Gnanam. This is called Rajasic Gnanam. तो अलगाववाद जो है राजसिक ज्ञान है, एक वाला ज्ञान सात्विक. Don't think we Hindus only has the caste creed differences are there. Yeah, every religion. Thank God we fight, hate each other, but we don't kill each other. अब वहाँ ईरान इराक शिया ये देखो मारते ही एक दूसरे को. We are better. Even that difference also should not be there. We are all one expression of the divinity, ultimate. Reaching to that height and rising above all differences is the human perfection. And whichever religion teaches that, whichever the Shastra teaches it, whichever the Guru teaches it, whichever the practices take us to that experience, they are always great. They are always nobler. They are always great. Wonderful. They have to be respected, appreciated. Mhm. Thank you. And what is Tamasika? Tomorrow we will see that. Time lega ho, hum kal dete hain time. Thank you. ओम शांति 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 पृथक्त्वेन तु यज्ञानम नाना भावान पृथक विधान वेत्ति सर्वी लोग घटिया है. So I have to thoroughly explain to you so that you understand it to avoid it. Tomorrow we'll see. ओम अथ श्री कृष्णे यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीयोपनिषद तृतीया भृगुवल्ली शांति मंत्रः. ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम अथ दशमोऽनुवाकः सदाचार प्रदर्शनम. Friends, in our study of Upanishadic series, Ishavasya Kena Kata Prashna Mundaka Mandukya, so many Upanishads we have gone through. Taittiriya we are seeing it. In that also the last Anuvaka. In 2-3 days it's over. Then we may or may not take up Aittiriya, depends. Let us see. अगर मेरे को मन लगा तो करूंगा, नहीं तो नहीं. So in this Taittiriya Upanishad, in the 10th Anuvaka, Sadachara is taught. In the Sadachara, two basic things were taught about the food and accommodation. Then the 5 Manushi Samagnaha. Then 6 Daivihi Samagnaha were taught. Then 6 are Brahma Upasanas. Even Manushi Samagna, Daivi Samagna were also Brahma Upasanas. That Brahman is there as this, in that. Therefore, practice that, follow, value. Then you will be qualified slowly to realize that Brahman. That was the tune. That was the tone in all those shlokas. Again, in the Brahma Upasana also, 6 are there. 5 we have seen yesterday. 6th one, last one, today we'll have to see. What are the general one? न कंचन वसुधौ प्रत्याचक्षिता तद्व्रतम तस्मात् अयाकया च विद्या बहुवन्नं प्राप्नुयात् अराध्यस्मात् अन्यमित्याचक्षते. General first 2 rules. 5 are the मानुषीः. क्षेम इति वाचि योगक्षेम इति प्राणापानयोः कर्मेति हस्तयोः गतिरिति पादयोः विमुक्तिरिति पादौ इति मानुषी. दैवीः. What is तृप्तिरिति रुष्टौ बलमिति विद्युति एष इति पशुषु ज्योतिरिति नक्षत्रेषु प्रजातिरमृतमाननित्युपस्थे सर्वमित्याकाशे. 6. Now the six of the Brahma Upasana. Tad Brahmetyupasita. Result Brahmavan Bhavati. Sorry, Tat Pratishtetyupasita Pratishtavan Bhavati. Then Tan Mahityupasita Mahan Bhavati. Then Tan Manaityupasita Manavan Bhavati. Then Tan Namaityupasita Namyante Esmai Kamaha. Then the fifth one, Tat Brahmetyupasita. Yesterday we saw Brahmavan Bhavati. Tat Brahma is Upasita. Do the Upasana of the Brahman that it is the bigger than the biggest one. Brahmavan Bhavati means he will realize himself to be the bigger than biggest. 5 are over. Now today the last one, 2 minutes, we'll see. What is it? Tad Brahmanah Parimara Ityupasita Pariyenam Riyante Dishantasya Patnah. Tad Brahmanah Parimara Ityupasita Pariyenam Riyante Dishantasya Patnah. Pariye Priya Pratruvya. Tad Brahmanah Parimara Ityupasita. तद्ब्रह्मणः परिमर इत्युपासीत तद्ब्रह्मणः परिमर इति उपासीत परिमर मीन्स परितः म्रियन्ते थोड़ा सटल होगा डिफिकल्ट होगा तुम लोगों को समझो कि पृथ्वी अर्थ जल वाटर अग्नि नारायण वायु दी जल अग्नि these three पृथ्वी जल अग्नि they merge in the vayu. That aspect is called as paritah mriyante. And where that vayu merges in the akasha. Therefore, akasha is parimana. Where that the akasha merges in, from where it has come into that. Into what? From where akasha has come? From the Atman only. Therefore, that Brahman is the one in which akasha and vayu and agni prithvi jala. They all paritah mriyante. They die in them. In the Brahman, the one who does the upasana like it. The die means they have come from him, they are staying in him, they go back to him. In this way, the one who does lot of upasana, this type of upasana, सारा सृष्टि पंचमहाभूतों से बना है. पंचमहाभूत भी जो स्थूल है सूक्ष्म है कारण में, सब जाकर आकाश में, आकाश जाकर ब्रह्म में मर्ज होता है. दिस कॉल्ड एज तद ब्रह्मणः परिमर इति उपासित. That means Brahman. That Brahman is Brahmana. Brahma here is Akasha. Parimana Upasita. Parimana Parimriyante. Means all Panchamahabhutas merge in Paramatma. This fact. You do the Upasana of it. You know the Vichitra Phala out of it. Tad Brahman of Parivareti Upasit. Result क्या है ना कि कहते हैं परिएणम म्रियन्ते द्विषन्तः सपत्नाः. If that upasana is done, then sapatnaha, there are enemies. Everyone will have. And dvishantaha, enemies hating us also are there. Some are enemies, but they don't do dvesha. There are some professional rivalry, or other type of rivalry is there, but they don't do the dvesha. They only are sapatnaha. Okay. So that sapatna means enemy. Dvishanta sapatnaha, the enemies who bitterly hate us. Pariyenam riyante. Those bitterly hating and harming Shatrus will get destroyed if you do the upasana that the Brahman is the one in which all these things get destroyed and merged. Tad Brahmana Parimariti Upasita Pariyenam Briyante Vishantaha Savatna. Not only this, Pariye Apriyaha Bhratruvyaha. Then all other people who are by relation are very close, like brothers, sisters, and their children. But Apriyaha, they're always troubling, torturing in one way or the other. They also will go away from our life. We have near and dear close relations who trouble us. We have also far off people who consider us as enemies. We may not consider. Both of them torment us. You need not do anything. Just to do the Tat Brahmana Parimariti Upasita. All these people who are hating enemies and the near and dear ones, but troubling, torturing with so many ways, hundreds of ways they do. ये सारे अपनी जिंदगी से नीचे ले आते. Naturally, when the outer enemies have gone away, how peaceful in the outer life. The close friend, relatives and friends are no more acting as inimical. They are cordial, loving, joyful to us. Matlab useful to us. How beautiful the life will be. So our Vyavaharika and Manasika Jivana becomes freed from the Shatru if we do the Upasana. Then all three merge in the Vayu, Vayu in the Akasha, Akasha is in Parabrahma. That contemplation when you keep on doing. That's a medicine. How the medicine works, it has its own pharmacology and all. In the same way, it has its own technique. It cannot be shown. Only scientific minded fellow clearly knows how the medicine goes and does that antigen antibody fighting and eliminates the body ko nash karne wale antibodies. Isn't it? Here also, we don't know how it works, but it works. We can think about it. Lot of thinking can be done, but we are not struggling in that angle. We only main points we are seeing. So tat brahmanah parimara iti upasita pariyenam mriyante dvishantah savatnaha then pariye apriyaha bhratruvyaha. So apriya बहुत सगे संबंधी. Also the dvishantah savatna, all of them mriyante, they go away from our life. Thus we need not have so much worries, anxieties, tensions, always disturbed in the mind, etc. ठीक है जी. So in this way, a beautiful sadhana it is. If you do, that's the benefit. With this, the 2 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6, the 17 plus 2, 19 upasana sa brahma tattva are over. अब जब आप करते जाओगे, then you get the idea how it's helping us. Like, when you try the car, how the car wala made the car that the clutch, accelerator, brake are at the feet and also the hand brake, the steering, all of them are connected to the tires, and on the tire the body of the car is kept in that we are seated. अब आप कार में बैठकर ये सारे इस्तेमाल करते रहोगे तो आइडिया आता है कि अच्छा अच्छा इस तरह कार बना है, इस तरह चलता है. सो टू एवरी इंस्ट्रूमेंट इन द सेम वे यू डू दिस उपासना यू विल सी हाउ इट वर्क्स. और सारी चीज आप पहले समझाओ फिर मैं करूंगा तो नहीं होता है. पहले करते जाओ, खुद ही समझ में आने लगता है. थैंक यू. ओम तत् प्रतिष्ठेत्युपासेत प्रतिष्ठावान् भवति तन्मः इत्युपासेत महान् भवति तन्मन इत्युपासेत मानवान् भवति तन्नम इत्युपासेत नम्यन्ते स्मै कामाः तद्ब्रह्मेत्युपासेत ब्रह्मवान् भवति तद्ब्रह्मणः परिमर इत्युपासेत पर्येणं म्रियन्ते द्विषन्तः सपत्नाः Pariye Priya Bhratruvyaha. Wonderful it is. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll see some more sadhana aspects. Then Brahma Anubhava kaisa hota hai. A beautiful depiction will be done. Let us enjoy it. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now the last class of the day. Tulsi Ramayanam. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namah Sri Janaki Vallabha Vijayate Sri Ramacharita Manasa Panchama Sopana Sundara Kanda. So Sri Hanumanji's Lanka Yatra is fully successfully accomplished. Now he has burned the entire Lanka. Before that he has killed so many Rakshasas. Before that he met Mata Sita ji and gave her all consolations. And before that he met Sri Vibhishan ji also. Before that he fought or has given that Gusa to Lankani. Before that he crossed the ocean. During that he has crossed Mainaka, Surasa and Simhika. How many achievements they go. Nowhere failure. That's why this text teaches us how to succeed inside first in our Bhakti Gnanam, using them success in the outer world also. Now we'll have to go back. Sita ji said, तुम अकेले थे अब तुम भी जा रहे हो. Again same days and nights. How can I live? Anyway, 1 month is the time. Within that, if Rama doesn't come, I will not be alive. She gives her that Sandesh. Then as Hanuman asked, she gave the Chudamani Utare Dayav. So picturize all that story. Now he is going back and he goes back and receiving him. All the Vanaras are so happy. Then they want to go and meet Rama. And then en route they find that Madhuvana And they ask the Angada, Angad says, go, दे खुद करो मधु और वन को पूरे फल खाकर शहद पीकर सत्यानाश कर देते हैं उसको. That portion is called Kishkinda Kanda. Generally, Kishkinda Kanda is whole Kishkinda story of Sri Rama meeting Vanara, Sugriva, finishing Vali, making Sugriva Raja. Then total this episode of Vanaras being with Rama is called Kishkinda Kanda. वो शुरू में भी आया था. बट इन दैट किष्किंधा कांडा अगेन मधुवन में जो बंदरों ने वो पूरा मचाते हैं ना धूम धड़ाका, बिकॉज सक्सेस सेलिब्रेशन, दैट इज व्हाट इज जनरली किष्किंधा कांड. सारे बंदर मिलकर सारे पेड़ पौधों को नाश करना. लाइक इन योर चाइल्ड हाउस यू हैव 4-5 चिल्ड्रन, when you go out and come back you will see everything is destroyed. That's called Kishkinda Kand. So that's the beautiful portion we'll be chanting today. The meaning anyway मैंने बताया. Oh, इसमें भी कुछ सीखना है तो सीख सकते हैं. That after achievement only the celebrations. And celebrations, others were doing, हनुमान जी was not. हनुमान जी का ना अचीवमेंट करना ही था उनका जीवन का लक्ष्य, राम कार्य. बाकी वानर वर एंजॉयिंग इट. He said, okay. Even Angada offered him, Hanuman said, nahi, nahi, I have to just tell Rama that this is accomplished. Beautiful, okay? Let us chant 27th Doha, beta, and 28th Doha along with in between chaupais. Om. It is a return journey. So let us spend 2 minutes in doing the Parayana shlokas. ओम शांतं शाश्वतमप्रमेयमनघं निर्वाणशान्तिप्रदं ब्रह्मा शम्भुफणीन्द्रसेव्यमनिशं वेदान्तवेद्यं विभुं रामाख्यं जगदीश्वरं सुरगुरुं मायामनुष्यं हरिं वन्देऽहं करुणाकरं रघुवरं भूपालचूडामणिं नान्या स्पृहा रघुपते हृदये स्मदीये सत्यं वदामि च भवान् अखिलान्तरात्मा भक्तिं प्रयच्छ रघुपुङ्गवनिर्भरां मे कामादिदोषरहितं गुरुमानसञ्च अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं धनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातन्नमामि रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातन्नमामि. 27 जनकसुतैः समुझाई करी बहुविधि धीरजु दीन्ह चरण कमल सिरुनाई कपि गवनु राम पहिकीन्ह चलत महाधुनि गर्जसि भारी गर्भ स्रवै सुनि निशिचर नारी नागे सिंधु एहि पारहि आवा सबद किलिकिला कपिन सुनावा हर्षे सब बिलो की हनुमान नूतन जन्म कपिन सब जाना मुख प्रसन्न तन तेज विराजा कीन्हे श्री रामचंद्र कर काजा मिले सकल अति भये सुखारी तलफत मीन पाव जिमि बारी चले हर्षि रघुनायक पास पूछत कहत नवल इतिहास तब मधुबन भीतर सब आए अंगद सम्मत मधु फल खाए रखवारे जब बर जन लागे मुष्टि प्रहार हनत सब भागे जाई पुकारे ते सब वन उजार जुबराज सुनि सुग्रीव हर्ष कपि करि आये प्रभु काज सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुनाथ महाराज की जय. Now, Janaka Sutta ही समुझाई करी. Hanumanji has explained Sita ji in so many ways that Rama will come, etc. Because she was again losing that confidence. Then Bahubidhi Dhiraju Dinha or Bahubidhi Samjai Kari Dhiraju Dinha. So in many ways he explained her, we are coming very soon and all of that. And he gave dhairya to her to withstand for this 1 month or whatever time till Rama come. In this way, having done so, Charana Kamala Sirunai. He did pranams to the feet of Mother Sita ji. Kapi, this one Hanumanji, Gavanu means Gavanam, Ramu Pahikinha, towards Rama, he returned back. So his work is to be with Rama, to be with his Rama Bhakta, or doing the Rama Karya. He is liberated. He has no individuality No upadhi dadatmya, no selfish desires, no kamana. Therefore, he doesn't want have to do anything. He is so matured, Hanumanji. He finds fulfillment only in Rama. So Gamanu Rama Pahikin, Hanumanji is returning now. So in this Sundara Kanda, the first portion of Hanumanji finishing Sita Darshan all over. Now the second portion. उसी में 23 ओनली 27 दोहा इसमें 27 बाकी सारे फिर रिटर्न वाला 33 मोर दोहा तो एवरी डे वन दोहा वी डू एटलीस्ट 20 days 25 days 1 month. So what happened when Hanumanji returned? चलत महाधुनि गर्जे सी भारी. With a big dhvani, he did garjana. Like a lion with a huge sound, Hanumanji did a roaring. चलत महाधुनि भारी गर्जे से महाध्वनि से उन्होंने भारी गर्जना किया. He roared with a huge sound. Now what it resulted, when Hanumanji roared like a lion, कि गर्भस्रवाही सुनी निशिचर नारी. So many naris, rakshasis, who were pregnant, गर्भ, वो सब का abortion हो गया. You understand? This is the glory of Hanumanji, कि at the bud level only nipping. Otherwise, those nari give birth to these dushta rakshasas, and then how many dushtas they finish? How many dushta karma they do and trouble the dharma and trouble the achai in the world. Therefore, Bhagwan Hanuman ji ne garjana karke, he saw to it that many rakshasas are not born only. We should have such a garjana of Rama Nama, garjana of our lakshya ke prati working, that the negative thoughts which are in the womb in our mind or our vasanas, they should get destroyed only. उनका गर्भ में ही नाश होना चाहिए, वो बाहर जन्म नहीं लेना चाहिए. मैं तो ये प्रार्थना करता भगवान, वॉट एवर नेगेटिव वासनास which disturb the sadhana and your seva are there in the garbha of my own vasana maya kosh antakarana, please उनको वही finish कर दो. Please abort them. Let that not grow into a fetus and get delivered. Afterwards, once it comes out, it will create havoc only. This portion I liked, Baba. Mahaduni Garja, then Sunata, Narayana. Sunata Sravahi Suni Nisichara Nari, Garbha Sravahi Suni Nisichara Nari. In our life, in Dharma, in Sadhana, our work should be like such a strong Simha Garjana that whoever are doing thing against it, उनका thought निपो हो जाना चाहिए बर्ड में, गर्भस्राव होना चाहिए. A king is like that, highly matured king. He just observes the people, everybody knows, and anyone even thinking something negative, opposite, in the not interest of the country, उसको पकड़ के अंदर डाल देना बस. You are getting this negative thought. Once it becomes practical, you will be a liability to me and my nation. You are put behind bars. Nip at the bud level, at the garbha level only destroy करो उसको, deliver मत होने देना negativities को. Learn this from this. Okay, with this final action, Hanumanji now started flying back. So he killed many Rakshasas, he had destroyed all the houses, he threatened Ravanadi, and then Garbhasrao bhi karaya unhone. Those who are Garbhavati. And those are not Garbhavati, he finished their husbands or fathers or brothers. Rakshas hai, negative hai wo log. So he has done lot of work of Rama much before Ramaji comes to Lanka. So, चलता महाधुनि गर्ज जैसी भारी, गर्भ स्रवहि सुनी निशिचर नारी. हो गया. नाउ नाघी सिंधु. अब देखो, while traveling 2, 3, 4 चौपाई दोहा लगे हनुमान जी को to reach to सीता जी and all Lanka, crossing ocean. Return नाघी सिंधु. Only 2 words. In 2 words, like a 2 chalang, Hanuman ji crossed the whole ocean back. This is how Tulsidas ji quickly wants Hanumanji to meet Rama, give the samachara so that Ramji can go finish Ravana and save Sita ji. Nagi Sindhu. So Hanumanji's strength again to fly back, crossing the ocean. Nagi Sindhu, Ehi Parahi Ava. He came to this shore, this end of the ocean, from where he started. As I told you in Valmiki Ramayana, This takeoff Hanuman in the beginning and again taking off from there and landing here is explained so detailedly, exhaustively, very enchanting, beautiful. Please read Sundarakanda Valmiki Ramayana with meaning definitely as soon as possible. You will enjoy it. So Nagi Sindhu Ehi Parahi Ava. Then as he was reaching, Sabada Kilikila Kapina Sunava. Kilikila Sabda from a lot of distance only. Then monkey's natural sound of kilikila, he made a sound. That's the beauty of Hanumanji. Even a little bit doubt and dukkha also in their heart, he doesn't want to pop up. That the success is achieved, is just informing them so that through this sign they know कि Hanumanji achieve करके आ रहे, then they are consoled. Nothing to be kept surprised कि हनुमान जी आए, मुंह नीचे करके लटकाया, फिर 1 घंटा रोया, सबको रुलाया, then he gave the surprise. अरे भाई ये सब तो मैंने झूठ बोला, actually तो I have seen सीता जी, everything is done well. That nonsense of giving surprise बेवकूफ लोग करते हैं. Hanuman ji cannot afford to trouble already the troubled and frightened these vanaras. Therefore, from distance only, Sabada Kilikila Kapinha Sunava. To all the Vanaras, when they are in his eyesight distance, with lot of sound, he gave that sound to make them feel. है ना, कोई भी विक्टोरियस होकर आते हैं तो हाथ दिखाते हैं, झंडा पकड़ते हैं. See the two differences? There he did Simha Garjana so that गर्भस्राव हो जाए, और यहाँ ही गेव द शब्द किलकिला so that इनका जान आ जाए. राक्षसों को मारना है और अच्छे लोगों को जो राम कार्य करते हैं उनको जीवित करना है. तो शब्द किलकिला कपिन सुनावा, देन हर्षे सब बिलो की हनुमान. फर्स्ट सीइंग हनुमान जी दे फील हैप्पी, क्योंकि पहले तो बंदा जो गया जिंदा आना चाहिए. एंड दे लव हनुमान जी सो मच. फर्स्ट दे आर हैप्पी सीइंग हनुमान जी. देन नूतन जन्म कपिन तब जाना. They got a new life because what will the answer they give to Sugriva and all if Hanumanji never comes back और कुछ हो गया तो for them a new life seeing Hanumanji himself. अभी accomplishment की बात नहीं हो रही है, वो अगले लाइन में हो रहा है. So first thing is what? Harashe Sabha Biloki Hanumana. Seeing him only they were happy, so their love for Hanumanji. Nutana Janma Kapin Tabjana, they all found that they are again born as if. Then Mukha Prasanna, as Hanuman was coming near, they could gaze his face. It was full of prasannata. And Tana Teja Biraja, the whole body was full of that tejas. The face is prasanna, the body is tejas. So then immediately that was enough sign for them to understand ki nesi Ramachandra Kara Kaja. So that means Sri Ramji's work Hanumanji has accomplished. By the time they were that way cherishing, enjoying, Hanumanji came and landed. Now you picturize today in what way they might have received Hanumanji and all. You know, in Valmiki Ramayana, when Hanumanji comes back and tells them success story, big, pura that 180 shlokas mein, Hanumanji narrates his entire yatra, starting से end तक सारा. या तो पूछा तो कहा था नावाला इतिहास, only in one sentence तुलसीदास जी says, but वहां तो 190 या 80, second or third biggest sarga, or maybe the biggest, I don't know. Everything in narrates. After that, the वानर लोग कितना खुश जो है ना, कोई हनुमान जी की पूछ पकड़ रहे हैं, कोई उनके सर को पकड़ रहे हैं, कोई उनका हाथ पकड़ रहे हैं, उनको टच कर रहे हैं कोई, because the hero has accomplished the century and brought the team the victory. So everybody in the pavilion as well as the audience, उनको autograph चाहिए, they want to shake hand, they want to take a selfie, they want a souvenir. So all of them were greeting Hanumanji like anything. All those joys you will not see in Tulsi Ramayana. तुलसीदास कुछ बहुत जल्दी है. He says मैं क्यों लिखूं, वाल्मीकि रामायण पढ़ लो. In that you will see the joy of all vanaras. Somebody is looking at him, smiling at him. Some are tears making, तुमने हमारा जान बचाया. Some are surprised with his strength and energy and his Rama Bhakti, his egolessness. Oh, Hanuman ji को अपना हीरो बना रहे बाबा. In him everything is there. physical strength, mental stability, intellectual wisdom, devotion to the Lord, life of dharma, self discipline, accomplishing all the positive activities, never failure. हनुमान जी को अपने हीरो बनाओ, वर्शिप हिम डेली, ओम श्री हनुमते नमः कहो, हनुमान चालीसा पढ़ो, हनुमत संबंधी स्तोत्र चैंट them, invoke Hanuman ji, you will get all success. So when he came back, how they were all happy, मिले सकल अति भय सुखारी, तलवत मीन पावज बिमारी. So all मछली were तड़प रहे हैं मरने को, because there is no water. Suddenly the water comes. How they feel the life back, like that all these Vanaras felt seeing Hanuman ji. That portion will study tomorrow. Thank you. ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शांति मापनुयात् शांतो मुच्यते वन्देभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत् अस्तु मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमर्त्योर्मामृतङ्गमय ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परमर्षिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रं तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय, रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय, तुलसीदास भगवान की जय, वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय, श्री वैशंपायन याज्ञवल्क्य महातपस्वी ऋषिगण की जय, कृष्ण यजुर्वेद तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद शास्त्र की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पति हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय, समश्वता वत्सानस्य उपासक न्यास धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्तगण की जय, भारत माता की जय, सनातन धर्म की जय, वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय, अध्यात्म जीवन विधान की जय, समस्त युवा मंडल की जय. हनुमान जी is finished the Lanka Yatra, coming back. Let's do Arati half minute. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भाति तमेव भान्तं तस्य भासा ओम सर्वविधं विभाति. ओम नारायणाय विद्महे तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात् तन्नो राम आंजनेयाय विद्महे रामदूत तन्नो मंगलं गुरुदेवाय सर्वसारूपाय मंगलम. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, रावण महाशास्त्र की जय, आंजनेय भगवान की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज. Thank you, friends. That's enough. See you tomorrow. God bless you.